What's up, guys? It's your boys Zowoki back with another scary, terrifying, and creepy video from... It's been a while, but we're going to be watching scary videos with Billnose. We're about to watch some scary, creepy content that he's built up into a chilling video for us to enjoy of the top 14 of these videos. So what I want you guys to do right now is grab a chair, grab some popcorn as we get ready to see what Billnose has for us in the scary content right here, right now. Let's take a look. If you guys are new to my channel, if you guys are returning and have not subscribed yet, make sure you guys subscribe right now by hitting that white bar icon down the bottom right. Hit the bell icon next to it so I do post videos like this one. You get that little ring notification that Zowoki, myself, has posted that video. And then you guys can watch, comment, like, and share. And again, thank you so very much for the continued love and support you guys show on this channel every single day. We're coming up to 16,000 and it's all because of you guys. So make sure you guys subscribe right now. Hit the like button. Comment what you guys think when it comes to these scary videos that we're about to watch of the top 14 scary videos of creepy things that are very, very chilling. Make sure you guys go over to Billnose or scary videos of Billnose. Make sure you guys give him, or not give him, but make sure you guys watch his old stuff, watch his new stuff, subscribe, comment, like, you get the gif kind of thing. Go over there, give him some love for him to put that. For him to put this together for us to enjoy and get scared. It takes a lot of work, a lot of effort, and we want to give our thanks back to the channel Billnose. So with that being said, let's get video.
In this video, we'll be watching scary videos of strange events that were caught on camera by people all over the globe.
Oh.
These creepy videos have left many people baffled, and in many cases, even the best theories are a guess at best.
Okay.
Number 15. This scary footage was captured by a security camera in a woman's home, and it shows some truly creepy activity going on all around her. The camera in this clip is set up in a way that allows us to see 3 different rooms while the woman is busy on her phone. Just a few seconds in, a large teddy bear that's been placed on the floor next to him falls over. But she hardly seems to notice, and she carries on with what she's doing. She then gets up and leaves the room, but as soon as she does so, a door leading to the next room closes by itself. When the woman returns, she notices that the door is now closed, and she opens it again, looking a little perplexed. Next, a chair in the next room starts to shift on its own, and at first, the woman doesn't notice. The chair moves in small increments, slowly shifting until it eventually reaches the door where it comes to a stop. It's only when the woman gets up to go into that room that she sees what has happened. As she grabs the chair to move it back to its original position, a door in the next room closes, again with no one nearby, and we can see 2 shadows moving past it just after it closes. Most disturbingly of all, as she returns to the first room, a shadow figure appears as if it's sitting in the chair that moved. It slowly starts to disappear, but the creepy activity isn't over yet, as the door once again closes on its own, and again, it takes her a while to notice, but she eventually gets up to close it one final time.
No more light. She's like,
Number 14.
Where'd the light go?
Pilots all around the world have reported seeing strange things in the sky.
Looks like a portal.
But on this flight, a passenger managed to take a creepy video of something that seemingly shouldn't be there.
But see, it follows. It like turns. That don't seem right. Oh, there you go.
While traveling on a plane, this passenger spotted something outside the plane's window. And luckily for us, they managed to film it with their cell phone.
UFO?
The weird footage shows a ring hovering in the sky, and as the plane passes by it, it almost seems to be domed on one side.
Yeah, like a
It also seems to distort objects on the ground from the perspective of the passengers, who can be heard yelling in excitement after spotting the weird object. The effect is similar to when an object is underwater, lending even more mystery to this unsettling footage. But as the plane passes by it, something strange happens. On the left side of the ring, a weird dark shadow appears, making it appear more solid in nature than before.
Like a hand coming out?
The plane, however, flies on and will forever be left to wonder what the strange ring in the sky actually was. Number 13.
Creepy.
Security cameras have provided us with some seriously strange videos, and this next scary clip is certainly no exception.
Okay, TikTok, I got some paranormal stuff going on around my house. Look, so a vehicle goes by my security camera. Now watch right here. You'll see a ghost dog and kid. No kids, no nothing. Look.
Oh, that could be a camera glitch,
There's a
though.
kid out of nowhere.
You think?
And there's the dog.
Oh. I think it's just the
and a vehicle just went through, so there's no way those kids were in the street.
I think
A
the
man is
camera
filming
like,
his security monitor with his phone
can't
while
render that
explaining what he
distance?
saw when reviewing his security footage. He says that some paranormal stuff has been going on around his house, and he points at the screen to show a car passing by the front of his yard. But just a few seconds later, the ghostly image of a child appears out of thin air to the right of the screen. The figure runs a short distance down the road, but then turns and runs back the other way. As if this isn't creepy enough, the figure is followed shortly after by a dog that also seems to appear out of nowhere. The child and the dog then run down the street together. The man explains that with the car having just passed by, there was no way that the child could have been in the street at that point, and he believes it was the spirit of a child and a dog that was captured on camera. Was this just an anomaly caused by the camera, or does this man have ghosts playing in the streets outside of his house?
Be the judge.
Number 12. Imagine driving down the road and seeing something that can only be explained as a glitch in the Matrix. That's exactly what happened in this following weird video, and one motorist managed to capture it with their phone. As the footage begins, we can see traffic backed up on a busy road. It would seem that several motorists have noticed a bird that seems to be frozen in mid-air, with its wings still out as if it were in mid-flight. Someone with a long metal pole attempts to help the bird by tapping at it, but this has no effect and the bird remains unmoved. As the cars pass by underneath it, we can see that the bird is rather high up, but there's no visible power or telephone lines that may have snagged it. Some commenters have suggested that it's a prank, and that the bird is hanging from a piece of string. But this seems impossible, as there's no structures or buildings nearby for the string to be attached to. The clip ends with the car passing under the bird as it's driven away.
So weird.
And we're left none the wiser as to what was going on here, or what may have happened to the bird afterward. Number 11.
Glitches in the Matrix.
We return to planes now, and another scary video that was filmed by a passenger while in the air.
What the hell?
What is that? What is that?
That looks like an edit.
I have no idea.
Holy
Don't move me. Don't move me.
What is it? I don't even know what I'm looking at. What is it?
In a seemingly smaller aircraft, a woman is filming outside the window when she spots something very strange in the clouds. She can be heard saying, "What is that?" and a man replies, "I have no idea." With our first view of the object, it's pointed toward the top of the screen, but as the plane passes by it, it starts to change shape, elongating and stretching to the left as it does so. At one point, its appearance resembles that of an object flying upward with the trail behind it, but it seems to be stationary, adding to the video's mystery. As the clip continues, it becomes even more elongated, stretching off into the distance with a dark tail trailing behind it. Eventually, the object moves off and disappears into the distance, leaving the plane's passengers with nothing but questions. Some commenters on the video stated that they've seen similar anomalies in the past, though others were more skeptical and suggested it was just another plane that passed by that plane, leaving a contrail behind. But others have dismissed the theory, saying that the two planes would not have been allowed to fly this close to each other due to safety regulation.
That's not that far. I don't know.
Number 10. The wilderness is a great place to unwind and take in a bit of nature. But when an unidentified creature shows up uninvited, a camping trip can quickly turn into a horrific experience, as the two men in this next scary clip found out.
We got here hearing weird noises in the forest. What the f? Oh, what the f? What the f?
The man who filmed the creepy video explains that he and a friend decided to take a walk in a national park one night when they came across something inexplicable. At the beginning of the footage, he can be heard saying, quote, "We're out here hearing weird noises in the forest."
Be like squirrels.
And he actually sounds kind of excited by their situation. But this quickly changes when they spot something hiding behind a tree. And judging from his reaction, he'll be staying out of the wilderness for a while to come.
I'd be freaking out, man.
As the man approaches the tree, he gets the shock of his life when two glowing eyes appear out from behind it, looking directly at him and his camera.
Oh, what kind of shape was that?
He lets out a cry of fear, and the two friends decide to leave the area as quickly as possible.
They're just running away.
Some think that it may be an owl peering out from the darkness, or possibly a possum. But others have suggested it may be a skinwalker or a similar creature that was keeping a close eye on the two hikers. Whatever it was, I think the decision to get out of there quickly was a very good one indeed. Number 9. Children are known to be more observant than adults, as is proven in this next scary video, when a small girl notices something strange in the sky.
Oh my god.
But he zooms in and then cut out.
There's something in there.
Could that just be like a thick cloud?
I don't know where you're going at.
Is it a ship?
Look!
What the hell?
Is it a ship?
Look!
It's like a cloud blob.
I don't see like the cloud.
You see the cloud?
I see the cloud is moving.
I don't know what that would be.
The girl is traveling in a car with her mother when she starts to film with a cell phone. In the sky, she spots a strange-looking cloud that isn't behaving like the other bigger clouds surrounding it. She can be heard saying, quote, "There's something in there, I can see it." She then proceeds to roll her window down and continues filming the object as it moves into the bigger clouds overhead. But the strange clip only gets weirder from here, as the object now takes on a darker, more defined shape. The girl asks, is it a ship? While her mother exclaims, look, both clearly baffled by whatever it is they're looking at. Not only is the small cloud a different shade from the others, but it also moves much faster, and at one stage, it really does look like some kind of aircraft. But it soon changes shape again and drifts off into the distance, before disappearing behind a tree.
Doesn't even look normal. Was
this just a cloud drifting by, or did this girl capture something that cannot be explained on her phone? Number 8. He then zooms in on a figure sitting on the ground by one of the graves, and we can see that it's a woman wearing a white dress. As he zooms in closer, still calling out, the woman turns her head and looks directly at the camera, revealing a pair of terrifying, glowing eyes. The man gets a fright and starts to babble incoherently as he runs off, leaving the figure behind, or so we hope anyway.
Sure hope so.
As he runs, he yells even louder, but to add to his horror, a horrifying scream rings out from behind him, as if the woman is following close behind him. Maybe go for a visit to the cemetery in the daytime next time? Number 7. The man in this next scary video claims that a strange shadow was trying to locate him while he was asleep, and his Ring camera caught the entire event while it was happening. As the strange footage begins, we can see that the house is dark and he's already gone to bed for the night. The camera is pointed at such an angle as to show the man's kitchen, his dining room table, his living room, and a door that leads to one of his bedrooms. Just a few seconds in, a weird dark figure can be seen moving past the bedroom door. It seems to have human features, but it's almost completely translucent, like a shadow. When the clip is slowed down, it's possible to see it move like a human casually strolling by. The figure walks into one of the rooms and out of the camera's sight, But just a few seconds later, we catch another glimpse of it as it retraces its steps and walks into the room adjacent to the first one. The man is convinced that whatever the figure was, it was looking for him while he slept. He believes that
creepy.
since it went into the wrong room the first time, it decided to look for him in his bedroom, though he was asleep and has no idea what happened after that. Finding out that a shadow figure was in your room while you were asleep is definitely not a pleasant thought.
No. Not even Disney movies can help you.
Seeing something paranormal can only be a scary experience, but hearing something while there's nothing visual to connect it to must be even more terrifying.
Scary and life-altering.
Especially when you're all on your own.
Forgot about this one. I always hated this one. Always hated this one.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna need Eric's help for this. I'm not gonna do this by myself.
In this terrifying clip, a man is filming with his cell phone in what I assume is his workplace. At the beginning of the video, he's filming a set of security monitors, suggesting that he saw something out of place, and he decides to investigate. As he leaves the security room, we see an unoccupied wooden desk in the next room, and out of nowhere, a strange, loud sigh rings out. The man can then be heard saying, "Let's do it," possibly psyching himself up to look for whatever it was that he saw.
Talking to somebody
He
else.
walks down a short hallway and switches the light on in an adjacent office, which is also unoccupied. But before he has a chance to walk into the room to investigate, he hears a horrifying screech, much louder than the sigh we heard before. He quickly retreats away from the office and can be heard saying, "Okay, yeah, I'm gonna need someone for this. I'm not going to do this by myself." As he leaves the building, we can still hear a deeper growling type sound coming from the building behind him. I'd love to know what he found when he went back inside, if he ever did, that is.
Yeah, no kidding.
Because even if that was a wild animal, it sounds far too scary to confront. Number 5. More scary footage from a home security system is next, and once again, this creepy activity seems to take place while everyone in the house is sound asleep.
Ooh. Oh, the painting or the picture fell down. Or went back up, or is it in reverse? Oh, there's a shadow here. I don't know. What do I do if I saw this on my ring cameras? Like, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these. I couldn't do it.
Just a few seconds into this scary video, an orb can be seen floating across the screen, an event that many people believe to precede paranormal activity of many different kinds. Just after the orb moves off camera, the shadow on the far wall's corner seems to grow, and unnervingly, a shadow appears and starts to move across the wall. It makes its way towards the house's living room, and when it reaches the near corner, it seems to make a left turn, walking down the hallway to our right. Next, the man we assume lives in the house emerges from the hallway, and it seems that he noticed something strange was going on. He walks to the corner where the shadow originated and peers into a room out of our sight. What is it that piqued his interest? Did he hear a sound coming from this room, or was it just a gut feeling? What makes this creepy clip even scarier is the fact that he walked right by the area where the shadow originated, but had no idea what had actually happened. Do you think this video shows a spirit or shadow person, or was it just a trick of the light? And if so, what made the man decide to investigate the area?
If it was a trick of the light,
Number 4.
you would see somebody.
We've all seen creepy videos showing apparitions and unexplained activity. But what about a limb suddenly appearing out of thin air without explanation?
Where? That's a leg? How do you see this? Looks like a couple of legs. Is that a ghost laying down? kind of see like a figure forming. And
This
then going
grainy
in and
footage
out.
shows the living room of a house, but in the next room over, we can see someone lying on a bed.
Oh, it's a
The person who
mechanical
posted the
bed.
video claims that the footage is from their grandmother's house. They explain that she's bedbound, and the person in the bed is in fact her. As the video continues, nothing seems out of place, and the woman seems to be asleep. But then something truly bizarre happens. Out of nowhere, a phantom leg slowly begins to materialize right next to her,
Oh, was that what we
hanging
were
off
looking-
the bed to her right. At first, it's
phantom
barely
leg.
visible, but it soon materializes fully, and we can see it obscuring a part of the base of the bed. The woman doesn't notice anything strange, and I assume she was still asleep. A few seconds later, we can see a small light or reflection from an object to the right, and as that happens, the strange limb starts to fade away until it has disappeared completely. The person who uploaded the video claims that just a few hours later, the woman's leg had to be amputated and that the phantom limb was a premonition that they managed to catch on camera.
That she was gonna lose her leg.
Number 3. The man in this following scary video claims to have had multiple encounters with an unidentified creature that seems to be living on his property.
Videos that I uploaded yesterday. I caught something, I don't know what it was, on camera last night in my forest.
Go play some Call of Duty, my
And now
dude.
I'm out front, in the front of my house.
What's he doing?
So I heard some noises out here just maybe 5-10 minutes ago. Thought I should grab the camera again just in case it's a trespasser. I couldn't tell what it was last night. I booked it. I was scared. I mean, I can hear something down there. Hello? Hello?
Oh my gosh!
In this creepy video, which was taken in 2011, the man explains that he managed to capture the creature on video the previous night, and that he decided to explore the forest at his house again to see if he could catch another glimpse of it.
You are out of your
He
mind.
goes on to explain that he heard some weird noises about 5 minutes before going outside, and thinking that it may be trespassers or the creature, he grabbed his camera and headed outside.
I mean, smart thinking, but
As he walks through the area, he can be heard saying, quote, "I can hear something down there." At this point, all we can see is darkness and a few lights off in the distance. The man stops and yells out, "Hello?" He receives no response and he repeats the question, but he could not have been prepared for what happens next. Horrifyingly, a white humanoid creature comes lunging out of the brush and right
don't
at
look
him,
human.
accompanied by a high-pitched scream that sounds similar to a squealing pig. As he runs for his
Or my
life,
ex-wife.
we can hear the creature still squealing as it chases him. And the last thing we hear in this terrifying video as it comes to an end is the man yelling, "Get back." The man says that he made it back into his house safely, but he was unable to find out what the creature was through research. Some people have suggested that it's a rake living in the woods, but whatever it is, it's enough to give me the chills. Number 2.
Mud pool monster.
For this next unnerving video, we look at footage that was taken in Queensland, Australia, and it shows something that is yet to be explained.
It's like a chicken. Could that be a catfish? I'm not sure on that one. Can't tell if it's coming or going. Nope, it's going down. And it's gone. So just think of how deep that sucker is.
The creepy video was taken by a man named David White while he was guiding a tour of the Daintree River. It shows a strange unidentified creature emerging from a mud pool, and to say that it's a strange one is the understatement of the year. As the creature rears its head out of the mud, we can see that it looks similar to a whale breaching out of the water, but this mud pool is much too shallow for it to be a whale. If we look a little closer, we can see what seems to be an eye on the side of its head, suggesting that its mouth must be facing upward towards the sky. As soon as it realizes that it's been spotted, the weird creature starts to move back into the mud pool and it disappears, leaving behind just a single bubble that remains on the mud surface. People have been left baffled by what the creature could be, with some suggesting it may be a massive mussel or a miniature whale, but neither of these options seem to explain its presence in the mud pool. What would you have done in this situation? Would you have gone closer
Walked
to take a
around
better
and
look at the strange
left?
creature, or would you leave well enough alone as David did? Number 1.
Hell no.
Lastly, we look at creepy footage filmed by a group that was exploring an abandoned asylum in search of paranormal activity. And it's certain that they were not disappointed.
Oh shit, it's closing. Yo.
Nah.
Oh my god. No, what the
She's freaking out.
That window was smashed in, yeah? So if there was a breeze coming through there, it would go through the window. It would not push that door open.
No, the heavy hospital doors.
Yeah.
So that's what it was. It wasn't even a chair, it was a door, obviously banging.
It closed hard and that.
And if it was wind, it'd be constant.
Yo, wait.
Yo. Can you slam that door?
Slam it closed now. It's just stayed open as well. Go on, slam it. Would you just open the door for us to go through?
Nah, it's too weird.
Go on, shut it as hard as you can.
Close it now.
The scary video starts with weird activity straight
See a
away.
figure or something,
As the
but
group looks on, a door at the end of the hallway closes by itself, leaving them in disbelief as one
be
of
the
them
wind.
says she's closing the door. One of the group's members points out that the windows and the doors are broken, and that a breeze would simply pass through rather than move the heavy doors. One of the men advances to the doors, but he soon stops in his tracks when the other door begins to open by itself.
I would do the same thing.
As they look on, the door opens wider, and they ask the spirit that they believe to be responsible to slam the door. But their pleas go unanswered, as one man quips, "She just opened the door for us to go through." Another
Did you go
man
through?
mentions that his camera's battery is almost dead, a sign that many people believe indicates paranormal activity,
Draining of the
as they
battery.
claim that spirits use the energy from such devices to manifest. Thanks for watching. Be sure
I
to hit
enjoyed
that
this
like
one.
button and subscribe for more of everything Bill knows. But my name is Ty Knotts, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.
I miss Billnose. So with that being said, make sure you guys comment your guys' thoughts down below. Let me know if you guys thought these were real, fake, fact, fiction, whatever have you. I want to know. It's been a while since we've been to Billnose, so I mean we'll start putting him back in and see what more stuff he's got for us. But again, don't forget to subscribe on both channels, hit the like button, and we'll see you guys in the next one. So keep it real, keep it safe, and as always, keep nerding on, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.